Hello, people, and welcome on this brand new video. Like, it's been ages. Welcome on this podcast. I'm here with Rickety here, and here with no, the other way. With Arians. Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, we could do like my arm. Go. If you go outside like here.
Oh, you need to connect the
connect.
arm. Connect the arm.
Connect. You're supposed to go like outside like this.
No,
Right.
no, extend your arm. Extend your arm, Fury.
To me. You're supposed
There
to be
we
pointing
go,
at
there
me
we
so
go,
that
there
they
we go.
connect. Up. Wait.
No.
Let me fix.
No. There we go. Alright, well. Alright.
Easy. Just let's do an I-5. I mean.
Wait, I need to check which way. Okay.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Again.
She's the one that counted down. That's all.
3, 2, 1. Close enough.
Alright.
Riva is ditched over there.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
I'm gonna.
I went the wrong way.
Can I stroke his hair, please? What was it? Yeah. Almost got it.
Alright. Alright, so.
Welcome to us.
Yes.
Welcome to us.
And it feels weird. It feels weird hearing you doing your intro again. It's it really does.
Anyway, welcome to Fury and her Fury awkward.
Furry.
What should you call this podcast?
Fury Diver and Company.
Oh, I like it. But
Wait,
I
what?
was thinking about Fury and her furriness, awkward furriness. Furiness. Oh my god, I'm saying that too! Ah!
Furry and her awkward furriness. I vote for that.
Well, sure, why not? Why not?
Yes, furry and her furry awkwardness. It's taken. It's that now.
Yeah, it's I guess it is. And it feels weird not recording a gameplay from my end. But it's
Ha! I'm playing.
Yeah. Go for it, Fury. You're the host.
Yay! So today, we're just gonna record. I mean, we're recording right now a small Q&A. We're just gonna talk together, spend some time together, being weird, saying some shit, and I'll answer some questions that I got on Instagram. Yay! Anyway.
I got one question from my poll. I did one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that you're not gonna like, but go with your question first.
All right. What do you mean that I'm not gonna like?
Yes. Keep going.
Yeah.
No, I really know what is it.
You're going to hear it anyway.
Yeah. You're gonna hear it.
I know, but I want to hear that now.
No. Read your questions or don't hear it at all.
No.
This is the podcast on my channel, and I'm not even allowed to know what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's begin with your questions.
She accepted it real quick there.
Let's begin. Let's just begin with your question. All right.
So I have 3 questions from Tina Art 79. The first question is, what is your favorite game?
Oh, right.
If Otter was here, she'd be like, Fortnite! I'm just kidding.
Alright, but yeah, you go first. I need to think.
Well, without doubting, is for sure GTA. I mean, of course.
That's
of course, I'm always playing GTA now. But I really like and I miss spending some time on golf with your friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Who should go first? You and me, or you or me? Easy.
I can go.
Alright.
So it depends. Overall, I really like a game called Star Stable. Then single player, I really like Assassin's Creed, like all the games. But if we do multiplayer, it's GTA and also Golf with Friends, which I miss a lot.
You know what it means, Shava.
Wait. Garry's Mod.
Ah, of course, Garry's Mod.
Yes, Garry's Mod.
Yes.
I can't choose one game. I have to choose a few.
Yeah.
I feel bad if I choose one.
Well, I don't know really. It honestly depends. Like if you were to ask me a year ago, I would have said Grand Theft Auto, clearly. But I feel like I've grinded that game so much that I don't know. Grand Theft Auto just doesn't feel right anymore. You get me?
I mean, now there's purple and green aliens running all over the place.
Yeah, but like the thing is, I grinded Grand Theft Auto so much. I got everything I need in that game. So I don't know. I would say right now is the Formula 1 game, mainly because the multiplayer aspect of that and racing with other people.
Rocket League.
And Rocket League, of course. But yeah, those are the two games.
Fortnite sucks.
I'm not playing Fortnite, don't believe.
Reva.
Okay.
Your face and everything.
You're fucking kidding me?
Alright. You look
She
like
took
a teacher.
down her glasses.
You look like a teacher.
You do look like a teacher.
Alright.
Rivaldo, are you fucking kidding me?
You said my whole name, okay. Well, yeah, yes, I'm kidding. Yeah, the Rocket League and Formula 1, definitely.
Yes.
What? We can't hear you. Are you saying something?
No, I was whispering like, no, we like Fortnite. That is true. It is not a lie.
We actually did an Instagram live about Fortnite.
My uncle is calling me.
Yeah.
Okay. But me, Izzy, and Otter actually did our Fortnite Instagram live. And no, we were not recording the screen with phones. We were.
Shame on you!
We found out there was a program to live stream to Instagram, and that was quite fun. So yeah. What am I supposed to say? Moving on, just go to the next.
Okay. The second question from, well, still Tina. I'm gonna call her Tina. What is your favorite ice cream?
Oh man, I can't really say anything. I know that Issa will say chocolate ice cream. I believe. I think that's kind of her thing. I don't know. It's really weighing over like chocolate or strawberry. No. My favorite ice cream is strawberry and mango ice cream.
Mango ice cream?
Mango ice cream, that's correct. There was like, we have a food court here in Stockholm where we had a huge ice cream parlor, I think you call it. And they sold mango ice cream, which I loved. Sadly, they have closed down now, but it was one of the best ice creams.
That part in, that shop in Stockholm, is it something that must try?
What have I missed?
The ice cream parlor have closed down. The question was from Fury the question from one of Fury's store reviewer, can you call that? Was that what is your favorite ice cream taste flavor? And I said mango and strawberry because in there's this in Stockholm called Kista, and there used to be a huge ice cream parlor there where they had like a lot of flavors.
We were meant to go there, and then it was not there.
Yeah, it closed down, that ice cream parlor, so I'm really sad about that.
I just thought where I was gonna be there, fuck's sake.
But yeah, mango and strawberry for sure.
Okay. Maybe I should answer that question too.
Yeah, fucking Izzy as well. You're the host. You're a bad host.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Most likely for me, chocolate. There's this chocolate caramel.
Oh.
I mean, me and my mom eat every weekend an ice cream from what's called Magnum.
Oh
that's like chocolate caramel vanilla too. And it's
Mm-hmm.
delicious. It's not too sweet, but like it's a perfect balance, and I love it so much. I got my mom addicted to it too.
Well,
She used to
my
she used to only eat the original, but now she constantly buys that one too for the weekends.
my favorite ice cream, the Magnum ice cream. My favorite is the almond. You know, with the
Oh yeah,
vanilla ice cream inside and the wrapping of chocolate and almond
yeah,
outside. I really like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick one favorite ice cream, like you know the regular ice cream you buy in the streets,
Yeah.
it's vanilla. And there is a place in Annecy that got us 3 free ice creams on behalf of Trimorks last year on the Annecy Festival. And I got a big bowl, ice cream bowl of vanilla with a little one of Nutella, and that was just lit. That was just fantastic. And the
It sounds
Nutella ice
amazing.
cream on that ice cream maker in Annecy is just gorgeous. It's like, oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it sounds really amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually have a question that I
Mm.
have not
Oh, yeah.
asked any of you really since the crew was created. What got you
Oh, I'm
into
scared.
gaming? Like,
My
what was the
brother's like
trigger
growing
point?
up with him. Well, growing up, the only daughter you could say, being surrounded by games overall. My dad plays games. My brothers plays games. It was very easy for me to get interested in what they were doing, wanting to tried it, and then realizing this is really fun.
Mm,
So it's
Yeah.
basically as following my brothers and realizing how much I love it.
mm. Theory.
I grew up with my cousin, and we were basically always together. And he used to play all the time video games, and especially GTA San Andreas. So
Oh,
I got into it like very young. Bad, I know. I was like 7 when the first time I played the
I
game.
was younger than that.
Yeah, but that's not something you're supposed to play as a child anyway.
Yeah,
And
same.
since that, I always love playing any video games actually.
yeah.
So
I actually, I play very innocent games, but I did start playing GTA earlier than 7.
I mean, when it
Shit.
comes to me, huh, it's kind of a weird backstory here because I really didn't get into gaming until, well, consider it very late. I don't know,
Interesting.
but like I never was into computer games or console games to begin with. But I remember my mom brought me home like PlayStation 1 for me and dad to play with, and then I got the Game Boy.
Yeah.
the Game Boy.
Yeah, the Game
The
Boy.
Game Boy.
I got
had
the advance.
yeah, I had Pokemon, I had Super Mario on that side. That was the
Oh
lit
wait,
times.
The Game Boy was so lit.
Yeah,
I got the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance. Woohoo.
Yeah.
I got 2 colors.
I got the advanced, I think. But yeah,
Well, that was my brother's.
but that really didn't trigger for me until later
To get the
because
plus.
at that point I was like more admiring about how computer works because mom usually left me just what's it called? Um
Mm.
she opened her word something on a computer, where you can just write stuff.
Document.
Yeah, and that amused me when I was a kid. I just
You're like, ooh, writing.
I just like slapping letters into like the keyboard, and watching them appear on the screen was something that amazed me. And later on, I got the PlayStation 1, Game Boys, etc., etc. It got into 360.
Reva, I know what got you hooked on the PC games.
Uh-huh.
Pinball.
Pinball. It must be. It must be. I started playing that shit. I tried to play that card game as well on the computer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really get into that, but my mom used to play that a lot. But yeah,
There was this one called the Bomb or Bomben or something.
yeah, I don't know.
I tried to get that too. My dad played it, but I was like, I'm just gonna guess And then there was that what was it called? Bakery Town or something.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
I think I know that
I don't
game.
remember. I don't remember what it
I
was
just
called.
used to make a shit ton of cakes.
Yeah. There was this one to make character something like that too.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what it was called, but I just remember being hooked on it.
Mm.
But oh shit. In-game sounds are appearing in my head and ooh.
But yeah, that is at least how I got into game.
If you haven't if anyone hasn't seen those games or heard of them or at least recognized them, where were you?
Exactly.
Unless
Not
you're like
born.
unless you were like
Living under a rock.
5 years
Yeah.
old right now, then you shouldn't even watch this. But
How? I don't know. Well, next question for
Wow.
you.
But what do you mean how? Your sister is on YouTube already.
That is true.
Yeah, exactly. She just hasn't
So,
seen the stuff yet.
last question from Tina. Do you like cats?
Fuck yes, I got 4 cats.
I don't know. What does it say on my name?
I mean, what?
Three?
Oh yeah, I have
Three?
4 cats.
What's
I
that?
hate them. I despise my 4 cats. That's cuddly, adorable, and lovable, and just amazing. I hate them. Ugh, cats.
Cats actually, like, the name itself should be self-explanatory. But how it actually
For
got
you.
to that name was like,
Sure.
me and Fury in the early days of our friendship used to play in a game called Skull of Dragons, where she eventually created a clan, and I was in it, and we used to have this large group chat on Instagram.
That I
And
joined later on.
there is this girl that's her name is Linda. I think I'm allowed to say that, probably. But her name is Linda, and she,
No one will know who it is, most likely.
yeah, she began
She
like,
will recognize herself.
yeah, she began to tell me that I really was like, my personality was identical to a cat, like the sleeping, eating, repeat. And
You just thrown in gaming between there.
eventually they start to say my two first letter of my name, and then Kitty. It was just separated. But then I started to slam it together, and that's where I got Kitty from. Like that, just like that. Fury,
Efficient.
actually, explain your name.
I
Fury,
have a kitty.
Yeah.
Fury,
Oh, no.
explain your name.
That was a misunderstanding between my brain cell number 2.
Uh-huh. What happened?
What happened? It's just Fury is a nickname that my mother always gives me because I'm small and always get pissed. So I'm like, a little for
Toothless
Fury.
is like, do I look small to you?
So anyway, she calls me Fury. And back then I was still into diving. I used to dive a lot, snorkeling as well. And
I mean, you
Scuba
still
diving.
don't- you
She means
don't now?
scuba diving. No,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
hasn't done
Now?
it for a while.
No, but
yeah,
I mean, you
I've
love
done
it.
it for a while. Yeah, I love it. I miss it, but yeah, I stopped doing it, unfortunately. And so back then, I wanted to have a cool nickname mixing those things. And at first, I was like in my head, it was like the Furious Diver or something. And I was like, it's too long or something. I need to back together, and I somehow ended up like Free Diver. And for a second I was like, oh, this is brilliant. And the other brain cell was like, hold on a minute, that means nothing. I was like, yeah, but it's nicknames meant nothing. This is brilliant, so let's skip it. So I was like, okay, let's skip it. And
Objection. Fury Drowner.
What? Yes.
Fury Drowner. Let's change it to that. Fury Drowner. I think it's only fair, considering what happened in the first episode where you were featured in a Grand Theft Auto video. Fury Drowner.
By the beach.
By the beach.
I ruined my own reputation
Yeah,
that I built on
since
School of
then.
Dragons. I ruined it
Yeah,
on the first episode
that actually a
on
funny thing.
GTA.
Since that very first episode where she was supposed to just drive up a car to a beach and to a parking lot, like since that episode where you failed to swim up to the surface, your reputation has been tarnished. No one believes that you're a scuba diver in real life. Nobody.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I failed.
If
But I'd like to mention on later, on I think it was another mission, I got platinum. It's a win. I mean, I died, but it's still a win.
that had nothing to do with diving, so your reputation is still.
Well, alright.
Anyway, moving on.
That's Milo.
Hang on. I have a question, and I think this person asked it twice. Yes. So there's SSO Luke.
Oh,
He asked me a question. He asked me the same question on both Alpha and Freediver accounts.
Yeah.
And this question is, what do you think of this COVID-19? Yeah.
The pandemic started, like, I was calm at the beginning, like since
It was it will get over this.
Yeah, since the news broke down in China, broke out from China, I was like, yeah, it probably won't get bigger than the Ebola virus, if any of you millennials remember that.
Of course.
But the Ebola was a huge thing too, and it was really hyped up.
Wait, of course they will remember Ebola. It's coming up again.
Yeah, but you know, Ebola was such a big thing back then too, and media had a lot of influence to make it that big. Like,
but media can easily say a lot of crap.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, though. The media here in Sweden during the Ebola pandemic, there was a lot of like, "Oh, you should panic. What are you gonna do?" So I thought it was like, I thought it was kind of the same situation that was going on at the beginning of December. Well, I was like, oh well, it's not gonna go further than China or at least Asia, I think. But then the number just started rising, and that's when I knew it was serious.
And one went.
Yeah,
that's mostly because China lied on their numbers about death and cases.
Yeah.
Because if they were honest, we would get prepared much faster than this.
Yeah, it's that is a huge factor in it too, and I don't know. The quarantine have of course led me and Izzy to not meeting each other for the whole year now. And I supposed to meet a year now.
Yes.
Like since
Ouch.
yeah. So and few that were supposed to visit us in Sweden again, that really didn't happen.
Except it will probably happen this summer.
Yeah, so like we all have been affected in some kind of ways, but I think we all should just be grateful that we at least are doing well, alive, and not really running out of food or anything.
But also
like
pay respect to those who aren't.
Actually, Fury works in a technician lab, so I mean, she worked with she worked close with the pandemic, so respect to her. In every single possible way. You should have earned a bigger bonus.
Too close to it.
Because really, I mean, when every single one of us hides inside our houses, at the end of the day, those that works with the hospital and medicine, stuff like that, those are like our defensive line that we gotta put our trust on.
I'm really sad. I'm really sad. People started to realize that the hospitals are running thanks to not only the doctors and nurses, but also thanks to the lab technicians. And some others don't realize that stuff. And I mean, it's sad because we were in the front line. People got their results if they got infected or not, thanks to us. And yet, always think about nurses and doctors. So, of course, they're a huge part of these fights. But if there won't be any lab technicians outside, there would be,
Exactly.
well,
Like
who would run those tests?
like who
that's
would
really
examine
sad.
if you have the virus or not? Who would examine?
Yeah.
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 And
So
correct me if I'm wrong, but lab technicians also have a huge factor in medicine to
Yeah.
prevent future pandemics and stuff like that. It's like
Yeah.
you analyze the blood, you analyze what they're doing, send the report over to those who make the medicine or researchers.
yeah.
Without the lab
uh,
technicians, none of it would have worked.
Exactly.
They're like
Yeah.
a key part. They're like one of the most important parts
So
of it.
huge respect to you, Shuri.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, actually, that you have run out of questions, right?
Yep.
I got a question. It's important, and it's actually from our new member, BB. I'm not gonna say
Hello,
her
BB.
real
Yeah,
name.
right.
I'm not gonna say her real name because
No.
out of respect, it's
That is rude.
of course. But for now, we'll call her
But
BB.
hi.
She will try. She's gonna join us shortly. When she has her setup done and dusted, and she will join
But
us for.
she's already considered a part of the crew.
Yeah,
obviously.
she's already like having Grand Theft Auto
She just
stuff like
hasn't
that.
made a. She just hasn't appeared yet.
And actually, having BB in the crew have been in the talks for
A
half
while.
a year now. Half a year, probably.
I think more even.
Yeah, where we like, yeah, we should have her. Like, she's
Just
really,
now that we actually took the step to ask her.
yeah, she's a
I
really
think-
close
yeah.
friend of mine. We have
I
known
think
each
you
other
really
since.
mentioned her being part of the crew a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been a friend of mine since 2014. It's been a while. Maybe even 2013. I don't really quite remember.
That's a long time
Something
ago.
like that.
But that's that. Thanks to her, it's actually how I met Snow. You know, it's like
Oh,
I read her book on Wattpad. That's the thing. All right, I really liked her book, and I did a book report on
So
it.
that tells me
for
that she's
school.
gonna be like, no, why are you talking about it?
Yeah. But we talked about. I actually did a book report for about her book to school. And she got really
Dang.
nervous about that, and I asked a couple of questions, and then she just like, "Hey, do you want to join my group?" And I did. It was on Keek, and there eventually,
Did I?
Snow joined us in the group, and me and Snow got along pretty well. Yeah, that's how I met Snow. But anyways, the question
until it
from her,
melted.
yeah, the question from her
By me.
is egg yolk on pizza ?
No! No.
Fury, would you mind to explain why she asked that?
Disgusting!
I mean,
Oh,
I
your
hate
camera
dinner. I hate dinner like 2 hours ago, and the fact you mentioned egg yolk pizza, I'm starving again.
Ugh! No!
Okay, explain why. Explain why she asked that question, Fury, please.
I don't know. I mean, it's a French thing. It's a French thing we do here. Like, if you want to order a pizza, the pizza guy will give you the menu with all the pizza is doing, and you can see at the bottom of it extras. There's like extra cheese, extra ham, and extra egg yolk. That's a thing. I'm serious.
When
you guys
move
never
here,
tried
you're
it.
gonna have a much
You
better
guys-
life.
You guys never tried. God damn it.
Yeah,
When you move here, you're gonna have a better life.
I don't need to try to know how it will taste like. Like, I worked in a kitchen before, so I mean, I know my way around food and stuff like that. But like,
Yes, but you don't know about French cuisine.
okay,
Gastronomy.
some people may like say,
right.
well, pizza, it's eggs on pizza. It doesn't actually sound that bad. No, listen, you're the type of person, right? She put egg
I know.
yolk on her pasta
She's
as well.
that type of person.
Yeah, she put
She
egg yolk
doesn't-
on her pasta as well.
And she doesn't season the steak.
She doesn't season the steak. She just slams the steak on a pan. No salt or pepper. No olive oil. Just
The
But it-
soy sauce to sushi then.
the sweet
do
soy
put-
sauce
I-
to sushi is. But the one
Japan
thing
would probably hate you.
the one thing that triggers me the most is the fact that you put ketchup with your unseasoned steak.
Well, I do season it when I put the ketchup.
No! Seasoning is putting what's it called in English?
You put it before you cook it,
Yeah. Like
Or- or
pepper,
dur- or
salt, or
during-
something like that.
or during when you cook it. Like, I don't get it. I honestly
Everybody's
don't
ashamed.
get it. Yeah.
Well, with that being said, I think I'm gonna stay in France.
no.
Now we're sad. Now you made us sad. I'm gonna go cry
Should
now.
we explain why you said that, or
Yes.
is that something that we're gonna keep quiet about until it's actually gonna happen? It all depends on
it.
Fury because she's the one making
Yeah,
that decision,
she's big.
and it's her
She's doing a
podcast.
thunk.
Yeah.
She's doing a thunk.
So should we keep it
I don't
quiet
thi-
or should we say
she-
it? Or what's going to happen, Fury?
Or how about she says it?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused.
What you're
Uh,
are
you
we
said-
gonna say what you're going to do maybe next summer?
not next summer, but
She said maybe next summer.
Okay. So, in all fairness, if you
Here,
want
you
to
know.
explain it, go for it. It's not my podcast.
Fury, do you get what we mean now? We're asking if you want to tell what you're going to do next summer relating to here.
Well, yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do I say this? Maybe some
straight
of you guys knew that I always wanted to leave France. So, I don't want to move to the United States anymore because of what's happening. And I still wanted to leave, but where is the question? And well, after all these years, I realized that Arians
Puts up.
Arians and Rickety are one of my closest friends ever. And I've
I
decided
feel like
to...
this is gonna make me cry.
Well, I don't have much friends here, and I'm not happy. And I knew when I came here last year, I was the happiest person ever. And to move on with my life, I want to be happy like I was last year, and I want to move to Stockholm on the following years, maybe next summer.
Heard it, folks.
I'm actually about to cry.
No, but for
I
real,
think I'm crying. I'm actually tearing up. I'm crying.
we that are in the car right now have done our individual research of how to possibly make Fury's move as easygoing as
Smoothly
possible. Yeah, exactly. We have tried to done our parts. Fury have also done her research, and Fury
still
have
doing
the
it.
funds to she has the funds
it.
to do it. It's just like we're just waiting for
Finding the right place, knowing
exactly.
what you can do here, and stuff like that.
exactly.
Having having backup plans in case something doesn't work.
Mm.
I would like to mention that moving to another place, like still living with my mother, and moving to another place to live on your own is quite scary. But living in another country, changing life, changing lifestyle, and your cooking habits, it's quite scary.
And that's why
But-
my and Riva's main priority is to support Fury as much as possible, be there and help her
Of
with
course.
anything as often
the
as we
point.
can. It will be more difficult for me to help her since I live 5 to 6 hours away. But of course, I will visit as often as I can and help.
But that's the point. It's quite scary, but having people like Rickety and Arians by your side, ready to help you move on,
I
change your
thought you
life and
said
stuff, I'm really happy and I feel so lucky to have you guys because if I still wanted to move to the United States, I don't think I have people like you guys being this into that moving, this dedicated into that moving.
yeah, of course. I mean, United States is a huge country.
Yeah.
Huge.
Like quite
I
scary.
mean, I have close friends living in the United States, but
Yeah.
they're not as to guys.
As of course, there's different states. So it all depends on
Mhm.
what state you're gonna move in, and yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a bit chaotic. You could
Me and
say.
Arians have tried our best not to influence Fury's decision to move, because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's like
Of course, we have
her
given
life.
our like opinions a bit because that could be needed, and said the truth. For example, if she would move to the United States, it would be very difficult.
Yeah.
But that's just so she's aware of it. It's not like us trying to change her opinion.
And I
exactly.
mean, it's not this decision is not a random decision. I mean, I've been to the United States, I've been to Stockholm, and they're both great places. But the place when I felt the most to move into was Stockholm. Because I'm European, so obviously it's gonna be quite difficult to move to the United States. It's easier as an
Get
European
all
to
your
move to
stuff there.
Stockholm. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Well, here you could easily take a car trip, and we could join you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a huge decision, right? I think I won't be able to face that decision ever in my lifetime.
Oh,
Considering
it
I
would be.
want to stick in Sweden.
Yeah, thinking about moving to another country, it scares me a lot. Of
Yeah.
course, maybe I wouldn't mind it for like not permanently, but like live in another country for like a bit, but not permanently. That would take way too much.
Yeah.
So
like,
everyone who moves country, I respect every one of you so much. Yes, God.
yeah.
I have a lot of reasons to leave France. I mean,
yeah, your paycheck.
I
One of them.
yeah. I mean, I don't feel okay being in that country.
Yeah.
I'm French. I was born there, but I don't feel okay living in there. And for political
You could say in a way
reasons,
you feel disconnected.
yes. And for political reasons, I don't imagine my future in France. And
It's almost like the same. It's not exactly the same for me since it's not about country, but you could say where the city I live. I like I have a love-hate relationship. You could say I like the city for its nature. That's about it. The rest is not good. I've always been mistreated here and everything like that. I don't feel comfortable around here.
Yeah.
Got no friends or anything. So yeah, I it's in that way I can understand you, except it's a much larger scale, you could say, since it's a whole country it's about.
Yeah.
yeah.
But consider like Fury. We have a lot of talks about what we could possibly do if you move there, and we have brought
Yeah.
up the suggestion that I would come over and cook a bit. We would have movie nights, the whole crew and stuff like that. Because most
And
of the
visit a lot of places and have road trips.
yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah,
Especially road trips.
especially
And-
road trips. I got a
And
lot
not only
of
us
good
three, we
plans.
will make sure that, for example, Snow and Otter would be able to join too.
I mean, they are part of the crew at and
Yeah.
of course
We wouldn't just
we-
ditch them.
We'd also probably ask BB if that were possible. Only that BB has a really busy life at the moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
But like we would try to include everyone, not just us living in this country, because well, technically, if Fury moves here, we will all be close to each other. The
Yeah.
only one living in another country would be Otter, but that's not that far away.
Yeah.
We could all take a road trip there, meet up with her there, and then continue.
she's just a few hours away from Missy.
Yeah,
Well,
like
few,
9
Oh.
hours. Like sure, 9 hours could be seen as a big fucking deal, but it's survivable. Actually, I would be able to do
Yeah.
it.
I mean, to do it for a road trip, heck yes.
Yeah, and like the thing is, if I would travel that distance with a bus, I wouldn't mind it because it would be worth it. It would be
Yeah.
so fucking worth it to just get to meet her. It's the same if I would have to take a plane to meet you, Fury. It would be so worth it. And every time I take a bus to meet Riva, it's so worth it.
Exactly. Oh God.
And I would like to say that this decision I made, I know it's a big deal, and I'm taking it very seriously. And by that I mean this
Yeah,
seriously.
she's learning Swedish.
And she's actually really fucking good at it.
For being self-taught, that is pretty amazing.
I mean, I just asked her how she was doing, and she actually answered it very good.
I remember one of the questions I got from the earlier failed podcast.
Wait, I just want to ask her it again. Hur mår du?
Jag mår bra.
Yes! I'm so proud!
Alright, but I remember one of the questions. There was a question, I don't remember from which account, but there was a question about
you know who you are.
How do we approach the recordings? Like, what's our usual procedure going into a recording? I think it was.
Well, we're being ourselves, so we just jump into it.
Yeah.
Talk about it basically is being ourselves, just gathering around, talking about what we're gonna do. Then we
and
just
being late.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, usually
just jumping straight into it. We don't really do anything specific.
Yeah, usually it's just like we all agree on a time. Which is usually usually at 8 p.m.
Even though everyone still asks when the recording is.
I don't get it.
Even though it's always at 8.
Like,
looks at you, Fury.
Have it ever been not 8?
I know, but I keep asking him because every time he got this reaction, and this reaction is priceless. This is why I'm being asked.
Okay, but yeah, we usually agree.
But I know it's at 8, and we do agree on the day we're recording because I have a busy schedule with the lab and stuff, and we're gonna make sure it fits my lab schedule. So
exactly.
Yeah, actually, Fury, don't stop asking him when the recording is, because I love seeing his reaction too.
Yes, don't worry, I won't stop.
But yeah, it's usually at 8.
Legit.
Where we all have finished eating dinner. We all are a bit relaxed.
With maybe extra work and stuff with that.
Exactly.
Well, relax can be questionable, but you know.
Yeah.
When we're all together, no one is relaxed.
Especially.
After that, we jump into a Discord call. We have our own alpha server where we haven't really gone. Well, we have, but we're not really pushing people to join in. Considering like
what if anyone wants to join, here's a link.
Yeah, but it's sort of a private for close friends, yada, you know, the regular
not
stuff.
Anymore. We have opened it technically. It's just that we don't have many medias like that we can spread it. So when spreading it to our Instagram, it mostly is only friends anyway, but at this point it is open to anyone who wants to join.
Exactly. But yeah, we all jump into a call. We usually just go like, how are you and how it's been, like regular stuff when you meet people, I guess.
Hey.
Hey, nice guy.
Hey, nice guy.
No, but yeah. And then we do some sound testing. It usually just takes 5 minutes. And then
it usually goes to shit, but it's okay.
We're off to recording. And usually what we record, it really depends on what the crew wants to record. Or
I can also say
what's new.
The sound testing usually is Riva saying "say something" and everyone goes "something."
Yeah, exactly.
That's the sound test.
5 minutes, and I just check the video if everything is alright, and it is alright, and we move on with the recording. Actually, I remember, Fury, when you were still with your old shitty laptop. During
the airplane laptop.
The very first recording we had was of School of Dragons.
Oh, that.
Why does that not surprise me?
And you could hear an engine going.
Oh, so annoying.
It's been Fury and I.
Even though she still has a laptop, I'm glad she got a new one. But PC next time.
Yes, don't worry. It will be a PC next time.
Good.
For you guys, she has a gaming laptop. Please don't attack her for having an HP laptop or something, or like.
It's an MSI, please.
Yeah, please let her be. She's been bullied by us for so long.
That's enough. I had enough with that.
But I remember that so clearly. I think it was called Racing Sunday, where we agreed that like we're gonna record races for every Sunday, and then eventually just one episode of it came out. We just alright every Sunday, but then I remember the Sunday after Fury was a bit too busy with her school stuff, and that we really never kicked off after that.
I graduated, but then I was still at school.
I remember talking to you when you graduated.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh man,
I came on later on. I just remember when I first were introduced to Fury, it was through her clan. But we didn't really talk then. We were just like, "Hey, sup?" Okay.
You should have heard Fury's voice back then. I mean, the
first recording is kinda.
You can clearly hear the French accent of that, right?
You do it the first recording.
The accent I've been trying to hide the whole time.
Honestly, the accent you have back then is
I don't really hear it anymore.
Yeah, it's non-existent.
But when you look back into the video where she's like, "I'm first, I'm lost," there you hear it. And then,
and I couldn't control my voice. Like when I said that, my voice became so high pitchy.
Yeah.
Like first, like you know, when I'm talking, my voice is quite normal. But back then, when I was screaming, I was like, "I'm first!" So
yeah,
that was awkward. These are both the reason why I'm not watching those videos. And I hate watching them.
The best memory I have from the clan, though,
I remember
is me kicking Riva's ass. It's me kicking Riva's ass and him getting salty as hell.
Yeah, honestly, I was like
pissed.
I got my reputation up there. I was like, every racer I raced against, they were like, and I'm just saying like sort of big names, and they were like, "Oh, this dude is fast" and everything. So I had that confidence going into racing Arians, and then I jumped into a race with Arians, and she kicked my ass with probably 2 seconds or something, which kind of ticked me off. But
I think it kind of was more.
Yeah.
I think he's still mad at you for that.
Yeah, technically, you left a lot of boxes behind. Remember that? Yeah, it was like boxes of. Yeah, anyways, but I remember another question now that I think of it. We're getting into the
boxes. I only remember the thoughts.
No, but
the greenish fog.
Another question was, I think, I don't remember it. It was either from BB, I think, or it was from another person. But it was, how did you create the crew?
Well, I would say it started with the clan, and then I give up on that, and then you took all the pieces and put back together to create the
Yeah, it was like me and Riva, and we invited Fury, Snow, of course. Those were the first members. Then Otter came, and
no, then
another person.
That person came before Otter. And then Otter came along.
I don't remember it, just but okay.
I think so.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Otter came first.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Otter came first. Then the other person that sadly, it's it depends on how you see it, but that person is
stuff happened.
That person is no longer with us. Damn, no, that person did not die.
That sounds.
That person did not die. But that
they're thankfully alive.
We have just there was a thing, and that really made everyone in the crew question what we were doing there. Like if that person was genuine with us, because
it just ended up them leaving, but to be like it was better.
Yeah, like
it was better for everyone,
all of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
not just like one person or anything like that.
Yeah, so I think we all benefited from that, even that person that left the crew.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then now the BB joined us. But how it all created, really, like you mentioned that I took all the pieces and made something new out of it. I wouldn't really say that. Really, I remember no, actually, we had another person that was in the crew but never recorded. But I'll get to that. It all started through School of Dragons, where I thought like we could record some hide and seek. Maybe we could have some racer recording, which we did.
Yep.
And then I got Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was like, fuck yes, let's record this. And the first recording was with Snow and Izzy.
It took you a long time to convince me to play GTA.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and now you don't regret it.
I don't.
We had a lot of talks with Fear, because like Fear was the like helped me with the beginning of the startup of the crew, and I really wanted her to get along with the rest of the ride, which was really just trying to get into Grand Theft Auto, Garry's Mod, and other games sort of like that. And well, yeah, we got to that point. We thankfully convinced her to get Grand Theft Auto, and she doesn't regret that, I believe.
No, I don't.
Yeah, we started playing Grand Theft Auto a lot, and we still do with the recording status.
And I still do this as well in my free time.
Yeah,
like when I get too much pissed at the lab. Yeah, when I get mad at the lab and just rage quit it and
just
go back home.
Grand Theft Auto and jump on in people
and kill everybody like. Pop, 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 pop.
What if your work sees this?
Like, what the hell?
She's gonna move anyway soon, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's kind of it. We had a member. I remember I was putting out a post about who wanted to join us, and that's how Otter, through Fury's account, got in contact with me about joining the crew. And now me and Izzy of Fury see her as one of our all-time best friends because we get along so much. And yeah, Snow was her like automatically in because he had Grand Theft Auto, I had Grand Theft Auto. And we had another person that never recorded with us. Do you guys remember?
G?
It's amazing.
It's Levi.
Oh,
Levi.
Right. I was saying it's amazing far we've come. I mean, we're at first it just began as
friendship, ordinary friendship, talking.
A friendship online through messages, and well, I think 5 years ago I would never imagine going this far with you guys
even
and thinking about even moving to Sweden. That's something I wouldn't even think of that.
Yeah, honestly a blessing, because you can't really find for me at least, in my point of view, I couldn't ask for better friends than this. That usually have my back and stuff like that every time I felt a bit down or needed help. Fury, Arian's Otter, or Snow, BB was always there for me. And the reason why we also had to let those two people go is because we kind of got sidetracked. At the beginning, the crew was meant for close friends only. With those people, I really didn't feel that close to. I can't consider them friends, but not that close friends. Chip, I was really asking for. So yeah, that's how it is now.
And I know a lot of people being skeptical about online friendships, and I've been through bad. I've been through bad relationships online, and so I know how they feel. But I just want to keep the benefits from it I got. which is you guys.
It's not all bad. There are
Yeah,
good people out there. I mean,
It's just
look at
very
us.
rare.
Yes.
It's very rare, and we are very lucky to find each other.
Yeah. But at
'Cause
the
after
same
all-
time, it's also at the same time easy to find because I mean, if you like something, for example, enter a community, you will find someone. Sure, there might be some people that are not as good, but you will find someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And it's actually quite funny how mine and Fury's friendship started. She thought I was a hacker.
Obviously.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, back then I just got my School of Dragons membership, and like 3 hours later, it was like, "Oh, hey, how do you got your School of Dragons membership?" I was like,
Fira was like, nope.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like I bought a membership and it somehow didn't activate, and I asked Fury's friend for help, and Fury's friend said that I should ask Fury because Fury have bought membership and knows how it works.
Wait, who was that Fury's friend?
Serendla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I contacted Fury. Fury's who are you?
Nope.
You were really, really like I was. It felt like I was talking to a rock at that point.
Yeah, I was still. I'm sorry about that because really seemed polite and nice and stuff, and I was a rock. I'm really sorry, but
It's all fine.
well, you know me. You know how I am with my behavior. I mean, I don't talk much about my life and stuff, and I'm really secretive, and I have
And here
trouble
you
trusting
came.
people. And what?
And here he came.
Yeah, and here he came. So of course I was that rock, but well, now you know why, and I'm still sorry about that.
Meanwhile,
it's
there's me. I bought membership. What happened? Yeah, they never cancelled it. They kept taking money. So
yeah.
What
I
the
had that
fuck?
membership for several
People-
years without even knowing.
People
This
don't
is-
buy
They kept
membership
taking
on
money.
School of Dragons. Don't even play School of Dragons.
No,
Don't play
it.
Jumpstart
Yeah, don't play any Jumpstart game because that is just a big
because they
scam.
legit scammed me. Because I never found out that they kept taking money from my mom.
But in another note, I'm thankful for them. For without them, I wouldn't be able to meet Fury.
Yeah,
That's
but that
true.
was when they didn't ruin the game.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it like that.
I think we
They didn't
have.
fuck the game over.
I think we've done the podcast for an hour. Let me see my recording. Yep, exactly an hour.
Oh,
Alright,
Should we round this
I
off?
know Riva wants to do it. You have forgotten my question.
What? Oh God! All
the,
right.
the question
Ask the
you
question. Ask the question.
the question I wanted to know back at
Yeah.
the beginning of the yeah, okay. Tell me.
I need to find it, and I'm gonna expose the ass who asked it.
Can
Can
I
I
get
know
a
she-
drink?
Yes, I know he would want me to.
Oh God!
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
he's-
regret this.
He's gonna get a drink, so we gotta wait.
I'm scared of what is the question, so you guys.
You should be. When I read it for you.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, I think you know what question it is now.
Do I?
But you're gonna see.
I mean, you guys already asked me why a local pizza, so. Sorry.
It's fine. Say sorry to your
All right,
viewers.
go ahead.
The question is, would you rather have that last bit of poo in your ass or something stuck in your teeth for the rest of your life? And the person who asked this was Fury Dust, aka my friend Knight. Exposed.
So should I explain myself?
This
Yes.
is quote.
No, wait. Let's answer the question first.
I would rather have food stuck up in my teeth.
Yes,
'Cause
because
she
you can
didn't-
write that technically.
She didn't specify which teeth it needed to be, so I'm gonna say
Yeah.
like the back teeth.
The
I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable.
I know. I will have it in my wisdom teeth and then surgically remove it.
Smart. Look at Fury. But about
Okay, Fury, did you answer it?
Yeah, I said
Right.
the salad stuff stuck into your teeth.
Oh, yeah. I will
Yeah.
totally have it in my wisdom's teeth then and then remove them.
Well, I
so-
did remove my wisdom teeth.
Ha!
And-
It's too late for you.
So what
Yeah.
happened was
Yeah.
This is not a lie. This actually happened in Air France.
Air France?
Air France.
Yeah, when he was flying. To where? In Indonesia?
To Indonesia, yes. So the service was shite. Me and my family have sworn to never fly Air France again.
No, don't fly Air France ever again.
When a
I mean,
French says it.
Yeah,
Bunch of arrogant
I've
us.
been traveling with Air France a couple of times, something, and that was terrible. So
Yeah.
don't do that.
So what happened was really
Too late for
Wait,
it.
I'm gonna add something about the company. I'm sorry. Maybe you can choose Swiss Airlines because they offer you a little bit of chocolates when they land in. That's all I'm saying.
They do?
Yes.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm flying with them.
But what happened was, look, we were ordering food. I got the soup because on the menu it sounded great. I got the sausage soup, and there was literally a soup with a whole sausage in it, like the whole thing. It was
Not cut up or anything.
not cut up or anything, and they gave me a fork to eat with it. All right, a soup. So there I was during turbulence, choking on a sausage, and during
He
the
actually
flight.
choked on it.
Yeah, like eating it all.
There was like turbulence and it went down his throat.
Yeah.
I really wonder how you ended up flying with Air France because
At that point, there was no available flight other than Air France. I think.
Oh,
that was
Well,
it.
tell the toilet situation.
During the turbulence, I also went to the toilet. I went to do the number 2. Let's just say the number 2 went to do me.
I don't think she understands.
What happened was I had a shit. The shit was halfway out. Then we hit I don't know where the wind is pushing the plane down.
Turbulence.
Yeah. The wind pushed the plane down, and the poop pushed itself way up.
So he basically were fucked by his own shit.
I lost my virginity
this is
there.
gross. What? Guys, I'm supposed to upload this to my channel. This is a friendly child-friendly
We have
channel.
said fuck.
please.
We have said fuck and everything in it. Also, if it's a child-friendly channel, your channel's doomed.
Yeah,
But-
right. Never
yeah.
mind.
Say every detail.
Fury, it's been an
Yeah?
hour. You want to round this off? We
Mm,
were
well, I
supposed
think-
to have Utter here, as you can see. Her
Yeah,
name is
I'm-
there.
But
never
she
showed up.
was busy.
Yeah, she was busy. Till next time.
Which is understandable.
She's still there.
I really miss Otter, but I think 1 hour
Miss
is
her
long
too.
enough.
Yeah,
I miss her too.
but
Yeah.
yeah, Fury, round this off. Do your outro.
Dork.
Well, guys, if you watched all the podcasts until now, then good job. You will become insane. Anyway,
If they already aren't by the intro we made and everything.
yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for have watched the whole thing and you have become insane. Then I'm sorry, but thank you so
I'm not
much.
sorry.
Rude,
Nah.
rude. I'm hosting.
I know
it.
you're.
I
I know
have to
you're not
say.
sorry either.
I'm hosting. I'm trying to be polite. Of course. Never mind. I'm sorry.
All right, let's continue.
Thank you so much, and hopefully see you next time on the next video.
Yes.
Yes.
And now a word from our sponsor. I'm joking. NordVPN.
Fury. This is gonna be our outro.
Oh God. I'm just gonna. Okay. My ears.